Alright. Standard memes apply, and I got half a mug of tea still. Let's fucking do this thing. Oh, this is demonetized already. RIP! Oh no, what have I done?
Will you begin another mission?
No! It's on Sunday morning. Not next week. It's like in a couple of days. It's not next week, buddy. It's a couple of days. No, we're talking about 10 Alive. Which, by the time this video, as a video comes out, would have already been over. So, hello to the future. Anyway, let's get into this.
Provide cover for the lone Tenno array. Set off the alarms and
If you're in Sydney, I mean, this is not useful information for people watching the video version of this, but if you're in the city, if you're in Sydney or if you're in Melbourne or Brisbane, same time zones, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Okay, it's time for me to summon the dead. Saints, next week, concept of time. Huh. Alrighty, this is a nice spot for now, until one of us finds a nicer spot. So, yeah. Did you find a nice spot? In here?
But fortune favors the bold, and there
okay.
are none so bold as people with nothing to lose.
Life support incoming.
Are you sure this is a spot you want to go for? I think there are nicer spots than this. Oh, we just killed some cats. Peter's gonna be on our ass now. Okay.
I've delivered a life support.
Well, I don't really want to be AFKing because the entire point of doing this is to see if I can do this without falling asleep. If we AFK farm, I'm gonna fall asleep. So, ironically enough, let's not go for like the super duper AFK farming. Let's actually like try and enjoy ourselves for a change, you know? And also, wow, watch things that are just like so hardcore on the effects that it actually makes my eyes start to twitch a little bit. Lens, yep. Imagine AFK farming on stream. Imagine AFK farming on stream and the entire chat's like Z. And yes, I am unironically using the lens with Necros. There's no real reason, but I am using it.
On the way.
The bigger question is, you got a problem with that? Well, that didn't hit anything. Wow. Ah, yes. PBX, our one-stop shop for crash. I
Delivered another life support capsule.
don't know. I feel like. Oh, there we go. That's the big hit right there.
There's glass resonance in your neighborhood. There's less than nothing left of who they once were.
Friggin' glass resonance in here. I hope you guys are enjoying. Some people would plug their Twitch right now and said what? Oh. Yeah, man, turret probably stacked to 29. I have no idea what the hell is happening over there. It's just, if anything, it's actually more of a surprise that my computer didn't crash just then. So many effects. Okay, everyone place your bets. How long before PBX crashes? Place your bets now. You can either go for like a blind guess, or we can play the big or small. We can play for a big or small. If you want to go for big, you can either go for a blind guess, or you can type big in the chat if you think that he's going to crash within the next 20 minutes. Oh, sorry. Okay, no, type small in the chat if you think he's going to crash within the next 20 minutes. Type big in the chat if you think he's going to last longer than the 20-minute mark, than the 25-minute mark. Or, if you would like to make a bet on a and by bet I mean like a guess. If you'd like to make a guess on the specific minute that he crashes, put it in now. Hey Janos with a whopping 2 minutes. So that's 2 minutes from now. We have a guess. Small. We have 2 guesses. Obviously, Hey Janos playing the small card and thinking that you're going to crash by the 6 and let's go 6.5 minute mark. Come on, who else would like to have a guess as to when PBX crashes? Where PBX? Where the fuck are you? Okay, this is how much of a clusterfuck this is. I don't know where you are. Oh, okay, I just grabbed some too. 44. I have 48. Come on, let's see some more guesses. Oops, I forgot to activate the thingo. I'm really trying to get as much audience participation here going, guys. If y'all want to be silent, then be so be it. At least I'm getting a lot of nanospores. Apparently the moment PBX crashes, that's it for him. Wolf Saints coming in with a small. For those who don't remember, a small suggests that PBX is going to be crashing within the is going to be crashing before the 25 minute mark. Hey Janos's guess of 2 minutes is definitely very much over, so that is going to be a PB. Okay. Well, Hey Janos's guess that PB is crashing within 2 minutes has in fact lapsed, and thus he is wrong on that one. Let's get some F's in the chat for Hey Janos right there. If this were a real bet, he would have lost some serious money. Of course, this is not a real bet, for obvious reasons. Nevertheless, F's in the chat. I think the bigger question is, when am I going to crash? Because this is a real clusterfuck. I've been calling you Hey Janos the entire time, but is there another name that you'd rather I call you? Like Janos of House Slint? As in he who gets his head chopped off for being a prick? By the way, this Well, this is already... Well, this video is already demonetized. I might as well say that this, the thumbnail is just going to be what a clusterfuck. Just Janos. Okay. Of House Slint. Well, there we go. Well, I'm gonna have to make an amendment to the description of the video when I upload this one. I'm gonna have to be like, which goes first? Number 1, my patience. Will I fall asleep first? Number 2, y'all's patience. Will you all just leave first? 3, PB, who crashes within the next 10 minutes, or within the next 15 minutes rather. Or D, everyone who's watching's eye. That's not the best way of expressing it, but all the viewers' eyes, because of what we were just witnessing, which is like tons and tons of random crap just all over the shop. Also, I just got a bunch of Mutagen samples out of that, so that's fun. What's going on? We're doing a Mutagen sample farm, and one of us is playing Volban, one of us is playing Protea, and as a result, it's a real clusterfuck. I'd rather you not spam one, simply because for the bet to be fair, PB needs to crash by his own accord. You actively spamming your slash grenades is kind of spoiling the bet. Number 6, IRL life support, in-game life support. True. Basically, what goes first? The streamer, the stream viewers, PB specifically, or everyone else watching, or all the eyes of everyone else watching, because of everything that we're seeing here. Is Mutagen samples easy to farm with Steel Path? In theory, yes, because Steel Path runs around with a What the fuck is going on here? I don't know what's happening. Steel Path runs with a permanent resource drop chance booster, and because Mutagen samples are rare enough, well, actually just rare in general, it implies that having that extra resource drop chance booster means more will show up. Or rather, they will show up more times, which ultimately implies that more will show up. I happen to also be running a resource booster. Therefore, I should also be getting double anyway. And I have 92. What the fuck? Okay, I need to be moving around. Up, there's another 4. So I'm up to like 98. Wait, are you running Smeeta by any chance? Smeeta Kavat? So why not? This is Steel Path. Isn't it? Isn't it? I can't tell because I don't even know where the fucking enemies are. 132. Yeah, this is Steel Path. Always. Ah, well, there we go. I'm actually not running Smeeta. I don't even have a fucking Smeeta for that. Oh, this is Steel Path, alright. Oh yeah, this is fucking Steel Path, alright. If I go over here, this boiler is level 133. Ergo, this is Steel Path. Do you think Volban are rivals or lovers? What? I don't really have an answer for that. You're gonna have to ask the fanfic writers for that one, mate. Can't really help you. I'm just shooting at my own bloody ancient healer for no reason. Can't really help you on that one, buddy. You'd say they're cousins from Alabama. What the fuck? That's my alarm. Piss off. I'd like to note that my game is running at a whopping 30 frames a second right now. So I guess if you're watching this and you're thinking of doing something like this on the Switch, don't. Your Switch will hate you. Your Switch will brick, and you will deserve it. Oh yeah, one of us brought Cora for... one of us brought Cora. Now I wonder if that actually makes a difference if you use the vortex inside the Strangle Dome. Does that actually make a difference? The Strangle Dome? Or nah? I don't know. I've never thought about it that much. My guess is no. Specifically because... And my reasoning for that guess is because my understanding is that the Strangle Dome actually needs to have the chain attaching to an enemy. If they're all getting sucked in, they're not really getting chained, you know? Okay. The reason why every time you go into the cluster everything gets dark is because it's because of something called exposure. Now, generally speaking, I would assume that everyone runs adaptive exposure on their game. I don't see a reason not to. Basically, because something is so bright, the game needs to compensate for that by darkening everything else. By darkening everything else, the thing that is super duper bright is thus seeable. Or at least, like, not something that just straight up, like, screws their eyes up. This is the same in photography. If you have something super duper bright, and you need to figure out a way of taking a photo of it, or taking a video of it, or any of that kind, you're gonna have to basically dim the lights, or rather, you're gonna have to like basically drop the exposure completely, so that the thing that is super duper bright, like the sun, can have some definition in it. That is why when you jump into that cluster, Barrow's online. Oh yeah, I guess when the well, okay, I am enforcing a spoiler ban. Nobody tell me what Barrow brought, okay? Don't mention what Barrow brought, because we will have a look at that when we get there. So in about 45 minutes. In about 45 minutes, we will have a look at that. We'll have a look at what Barrow brought, and we'll move on from there, okay? Barrow brought C. Well, unfortunately, I actually needed A. Having problems. What's wrong? He has the good stuffs. Okay, stop spoiling it. Okay, stop spoiling it. Ooh, more mutagen samples. Did he crash yet? No, not yet. Oh wait, he did! He did! He did! He did! RIP! Ah! Oh, so everyone who bet small, congratulations. You have actually... that was actually the correct call. Small was in fact the right call. Congratulations, everyone. That's everyone. Let's get some easy claps in the chat, folks. Easy claps in the chat. Get some Fs. Get some easy claps. PBX crashed crashed before the 25-minute mark. So because nobody bet big, because nobody guessed big rather, nobody guessed big. Everyone guessed small. Therefore, everyone who guessed correctly. Congratulations, everyone. Easy claps. Easy claps. Now go to bed. I'd like to note that my game is now running at a smooth 43 frames a second. Oh, friggin' mega lol. Oh, sorry. PB. I keep calling you PBX. Sorry, I'm too used to calling you that now. I'm gonna have to remind myself to call you PB. It's like when I kept calling it the friggin' Karkanox instead of the Carsanox. And holy crap, the amount of people who are like, dude, every time you say Karkanox, fucking cringe. Just remind me every time I call you PBX, okay? Eventually I'll get it. I'll get it right. It's like when, never mind. Could have gone somewhere else with that, but whatever. Oh, ew, we got a freaking river sliver out of that. Ah. Now, where's your prize? I said it was a guess. I never mentioned a prize. At least I don't think I mentioned a prize. Pretty sure I didn't mention a prize. Yeah. I will add that to the stream highlight, definitely. There it is. Once I have the stream replay, that's basically the stream highlight right there. What I'm actually going to have to do is I'm going to have to actually like... Good thing I was recording the whole thing, because I will then add the bet. I'll add the bet, and then I'll transition to the part where you crash. 108. How many do I have? 176. Seems like we have come to a conclusion that cut it. I mean, are you sure about that though? Because here's the thing. What if I move so quickly that I could be at 2 places at once? Are you basing this conclusion off the evidence that Barrow is currently in a relay, but I am very much here? You do realize that this is a game with time travel, right? In Lua, you can go back in time. Therefore, I submit to you this. In the future, I will also go back in time as Barrow. And now he is I, and I am him. Are you entirely sure about this? I need you to think very carefully. That's assuming you actually reconnect. Would you like to reconnect? You're more than welcome to. If you successfully reconnect, then the bet, or rather the guess, continues. And ironically enough, if you then stick around for more than 5 minutes, suddenly everyone is wrong. Actually, no, never mind. Never mind, no fair reading of the guess would give that. Now I'm just screwing around. Isn't it a coincidence wherever Arab Butcher is? Wait, here he is! He's back! Yeah, no, it doesn't continue. Never mind. I was thinking about some random potential loophole, but nah. Although it would be pretty hilarious if you actually drop within the next 5 minutes. Unironically, or ironically, I guess, I don't know. Ironically, or I guess unironically, double confirming everyone's victory. Everyone's win. If... Okay. Yeah, that's the big question. Alright. Round 2. Round 2. Everyone bet big... Okay, feel free to bet the specific minute that you think PB is going to crash again. This is round 2. Bet the specific minute that you think PB is going to crash again. Janos is going for another 2 minutes, I think. Is that an official bet? Guess, rather? Or bet big or bet small? Sorry, guess small. Why do I keep saying bet? Guess small if you think that PB is going to crash in the next, let's go 15 minutes. So basically when we hit let's say 40. Bet small if you think he's going to crash within the next, by the 40-minute mark. Bet big if you think he's going to survive past the 40-minute mark. Let's see some more guesses. Come on. So last time, the guess was the 25-minute mark. This time, we're going to be guessing 15 minutes after the 25-minute mark. Big or small, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Janos has gone for 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Do you like to play it safe in 10 minutes? Banzai is putting in the 10-minute guess. Janos in the chat being like, come on baby, mom, come on buddy, please crash, mama needs a new pair of shoes.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold
You know what would be a nice, what is normally considered a nice corridor? Like here. If I remember correctly, this is actually a nice spot to be at. I don't know. Just did a friggin' like, just doing a casual carpet bomb. Wolf Saints once again betting small, or what do I keep saying betting? Wolf Saints once again guessing small. If you ask me, it seems like small is in fact the right choice. Do I have... Yes. I do in fact have a lens ribbon. So this is the lens ribbon. Extra fire rate, of which I'm also using vial acceleration. Extra moldy shot, extra toxin damage, less impact damage. The less impact damage is barely meaningless. As a direct result of the fact that I have extra toxin damage, I have actually decided to replace the toxin mod, which was infected clip, with vial acceleration. So that's how I'm running with that build right now. Probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but here's a good spot. Probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but small because, yeah. Yeah, so Janos is making an educated guess, or what the science community calls a hypothesis. Based on the information that is readily available, which is other streams, examples of PB completely balking within the first 5 minutes. If anything, I'm surprised he actually lasted 20, I'm surprised he lasted, what was it, 17 minutes. I'm surprised he actually lasted that long. Which I believe will not be the first time he will be hearing that particular sentence. And at that point, once again, there will also be Fs in the chat for him. I'm assuming PB is a guy. So if I assumed incorrectly, please let me know. Oh yeah, it's a hypothesis, alright. Not entirely sure what the idea is with a vortex that's up in the air, but okay. I'll run with it. Oh man, you're asking the big He's gone again! He's gone again, ladies and he or she. I don't really want to be misgendering. They've gone again. PB is gone again. Let's get F's in the chat once again. Hot diggity damn, this time PB did not even last 5 minutes. See, when I said it was a surprise that they actually lasted 17, I wasn't joking. When we did, we were doing Derelict Survival last time too. When me and PB were doing that Derelict Survival, gone within 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Oh my god, we finally got a steal essence out of that. What the hell? Somehow managed to last 70 minutes the first time. Gone within 5 minutes now. Friggin' rip arenos. That's going to be a fat major yikes. And why am I dying? Alright, see ya, PB. I actually died. How did this happen?
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Yeah, PB, I think you need to get a new computer, buddy. The fact that it's crashing so much that we're actually placing guesses as to when it's going to crash, that's a sign. That's a sign, my dude. Or friend. Whatever. That's a sign, buddy. You're gonna need to get yourself a new computer. Really. You really gotta do. So, what the hell does "s" mean? 7-year vet rhino main. Hey, what's up? Hey Tyrus, how's it going, man? Can I carry you? Why do you need to carry me? Or rather, why do I need carrying? I seem to be doing perfectly fine as is. I mean, I did die at one time, I don't know why. Probably because I was just being dumb. My Nidus can out-damage the Cora. That's great. I didn't realize we were doing a dick measuring contest. I mean, I don't really need you to carry, quote unquote. Listen, we're not... This is a chill stream. We don't need you to carry. If you would like to participate, you're more than welcome to participate. But it's too late. We're half an hour in. You should have come half an hour ago. We had 4 people, and one of us crashed twice. Yeah, life support at 100. I think we'll be fine. You're more than welcome to join us next time. How about that? Just be sure to be, just before, since you're on Twitch, be sure to follow so that you'll know when he says. Yeah, because I have multiple personalities now. When I, stream again. Especially if I name the stream a 1 hour friggin' mutagen sample farm. Okay? Awesome. Oh, man. Oh yeah, also in the damage department we also have a Protea, so I mean... I think we've got that handled too. I don't even, like... and here's the thing. If you ask me, oh, what should I bring to this, what should I bring to this? This, 1 hour, Mutagen sample farm. Well, what should I bring to this? You know what I'd say? Would anyone like to guess what I would say? In the chat. Chat. You guys would you guys like to guess what I would say if someone were to ask me what should I bring? What would I say? Feel free to take a guess. Banzai has made a guess. Janos has made a guess. Janos is slightly correct. That's what I would bring. That's what I would say I would bring. Me specifically. Seth guessed Korra. Banzai actually has the right answer. Bring whoever the bloody hell you want. Because this is going to last, and the reason why I say that is because this is going to be going for an entire hour. If you're playing for an entire hour with a WarFrame that you're not particularly interested in, you're going to fall asleep faster than I am. Reason why I'm playing... Okay, that's the one invalid answer. If the one that you want to play is a Naros, that's when I'm going to have to put the finger down and be like, no. I can guarantee you you're going to fall asleep before I do. Bring whoever the bloody hell you win. Win? What the hell am I saying? Bring whoever the bloody hell you want. I brought Necros, not because he's cool at farms and stuff, but because I'm actually, well, I actually like playing him from time to time. And it just so happens that he actually has a pretty good thing for a farm. I'm actually not falling asleep. I could have brought Hydroid, I would have fallen asleep. It's that simple. You're more than welcome to bring your quote-unquote hyper-damaged Rhino, provided you don't fall asleep. It's that simple. Goddamn healer. You would have brought Revenant? Well, there we go. I think you might have a better time playing Nyx then. If you just want them to fight each other, wouldn't Nyx be a better option for that? Of course, if you fall asleep playing Nyx, then don't bring Nyx. Ah! Oh my god, we got another Steel Essence. How did that happen? We got another River Sliver out of that. How the hell did that happen? Oh man. Maybe bringing Lens was not such a good idea if I'm trying to do a friggin' thing I think. But whatever, who cares? Let your clone do it. Yeah, well, that would actually make me fall asleep. I would just sit there. I'd probably just stare at chat. Hey, Butler, how's it going, man? You want to start a discussion? Alright, what do you want to talk about? I'm up for anything. Just keep in mind that anything I say may very well be wrong. Wukong is the best Wukong is the best frame, changed my mind. Well, I mean, here's the problem with your statement. You spelled mag wrong. That's it. No, Wukong was a pretty solid WarFrame. Especially after his rework. You're doing art, Railjack. I did 2 bits of Railjack. Okay, I did 2 little bits of Railjack. And I probably will do some more afterwards. I just wanted to do this first. I was going to help PB with how I'm yawning yeah, well, you know, we're past the half-hour mark. It's usually at the half-hour mark, that's when I start yawning. And I've almost run out of stuff. Oh yeah, that is true. I have noticed that when enemies are completely enthralled, they actually get a lot easier to kill with like a shotgun, which is not really correct. Ah! You know, I came across someone in my comments, in one of the comments for my video. They said, quote, "Bruh, you need..." Well, no, they didn't say bruh. They said something along the lines of, "You need more strength to tank as Revenant in Steel Path." And I thought that was just a weird statement. That didn't make a lot of sense to me. So you know what I did? I took the exact same Revenant build that I used in the how to strip armor video. I took that exact same build and I just went into a random Steel Path mission. I just pressed, what is it, 2? Seems fine to me. He seems to be able to tank pretty well to me. So I completely refute this idea that I came across in the comments, which was, you need way more battle strength. I think they said like 2 or something like that. I think they said 200 and something power strength. I'm like, no, you need 254 power strength to do that. Like, no, you don't. Also, I did come across someone saying like, I came across someone's build that's like, alright everyone, this is how you're going to, this is a Revenant build that's really, really good at stripping armor. So, we're using, well, whopping 2, wait, what the fuck were they using? They were like, oh, we're using 200%, oh no, like, we use like 200% power strength. As a direct result of using 200% power strength, they have like no efficiency. I think the duration is kind of, okay-ish. Not the best. Bottom line is, it looked like a build where it's just like, okay, we're using this much power strength because then it makes it really easy with 2 uses of Reeve to strip everyone's armor, or rather to kill everyone. And I'm like, wait, hold on. If you're going to spend that much power strength for the purpose of killing everyone in 2 Reeves, you've actually overkilled. The thing with Revenant is you either go for 130% power strength and just leave it like that if you're just using Reeve to kill things, or you go the whole ham and you put in 250%, I think? 250. Yeah, I think it's like 250. I'll answer your question in a sec, DJ. It's like, you either go the whole ham and you put 250% power strength in order to get Reeve to do 100% kill, or you just stick to 130%. Because either way, if you stick to 130% as opposed to 200%, you're still gonna need to... Is it 270? Oh no, 270 thinger. You're still gonna need 2 Reeves. I'm at 388. You're still gonna need 2 Reeves to kill everything. Like, until you hit 250, no matter how much power strength you have between 130 and 250, you're gonna need 2 of them. 2 of them thingos. Of them Reeves on enthralled enemies to kill them. So there's no point running 200% power strain unless you're doing it for the Dance Dance Revolution Disco Ball. If you're doing it for that reason, okay, go ahead. But if you're saying, but anyone who has a build that has less than 250% power strength and more than 130% power strength, who is saying, oh yeah, I'm doing this because Reeve, I'd be like, query on that logic, because that doesn't make sense. Holy crap, we got Steel Essence again. How did this happen? Alright, do you... well... yes, actually. Yeah, DJ, I would actually say yeah. I reckon so. Like, I was playing with Garuda just in a random Steel Path survival mission. Ended up having to use the friggin' towers, which I guess is fine. So maybe no. Maybe the point is that you're meant to use those towers, ergo, if you're using those towers, then the game is working as intended. The reason why we don't have to use those towers is because we're using so many goddamn, things. Is... spinning ball tower thing. I only need one resave to... What the fuck does that even mean? Is spinning ball tower... No, no, I don't think so. I've tried to use it specifically against Grenier. It did not seem to work as I had expected, so I would probably say no. I think you got hit by Toxin Ancient, mate. You only have 390 health, which is fine because obviously shields are a little bit better, but not against Infested. Those Toxin Ancients at level 180 something, and they're Steel Path ones too, they're gonna do a lot more damage, and they're gonna fucking kill you. So that's a thing. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. That only resists Toxin status, not Toxin damage. Pretty sure Toxin Ancients, when they hit you, if they slap you, that does Toxin damage, no? Am I making stuff up? Or do Toxin... I'm pretty sure Toxic Ancients do Toxin damage if they slap you. Can I get a confirmation or a denial in chat, please? Venom Ancient. Toxin Ancient. Same thing. Like, there's Healer Ancient, there's Disruption Ancient, there's Toxin Ancient. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
They could not do this without you.
Or are you actually saying it's the Venomous XMI one? Because the Venomous XMI one is supposed to be... But I thought the Venomous XMI one was a Toxin status chance. If it's a Toxin status chance, then... in theory, Banzai should be fine, because Banzai is running Arcane Resistance. Oh man. Did an hour of Steel Path solo. Yeah. Yeah, Necros seems to be alright for, just chilling. The damage adapting beam is pointless, even though it's supposed to be. The problem with the damage adapting beam is that it's not doing enough damage. The reason, despite the fact that, and also I think it's not giving enough statuses, that makes sense? The reason why something like the Staff of Armadil is, well, the Scourge, for those who aren't aware, the reason why the Staff of Armadil is so good is not necessarily because it can do a lot of damage per se, or the fact that it has, or the fact that it's doing damage that is quote-unquote good against certain enemies. It's more the fact that it's actually able to put a lot of status procs on them as well. Therefore, it's really using the status procs of the 10 viral status procs plus the 10 corrosive status procs. That's the real power of the Staff of Armadillo, or the Scourge. Therefore, when the adapting beam is doing damage, yes, it's doing corrosive damage, which does negate, well, which does ignore 75% of a target's armor. But 75% of a steel, or rather 25% of a steel path enemy's armor, which is 25% of a lot of armor, is still a lot of armor. Ergo, it's like if you use the Paris Prime. It's like if you run the Paris Prime with corrosive damage. I mean, you can try that test. Run the Paris Prime or insert crit weapon with a corrosive build, and just go up against your boys in Steel Path. See how that goes. I'm guessing it's not going to do so well. Oh, fuck it. Run Mesa. Just run a corrosive build Mesa Peacemakers. Just do that. Go to Steel Path and watch her struggle. Then do the same thing. Run corrosive status chance Titania. And watch her murder. Because it seems to me status is the king at the moment in Steel Path. Mainly because you're not really relying on the upfront damage, you're relying on the status procs, like massively weakening the enemies. And that's why like Scourge is really good. You get that or any weapon, frankly any weapon with innate viral or innate corrosive against Grenier, as far as I can tell, seems to do really, really well. Yeah, I can think you're coming across like a weird little bug thing. There are sometimes these little lulls like right now. What the hell is happening here? They're 9%. 90. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Remember, the amount of damage reduction that a target has is its armor divided by that same armor plus 300. So at some point, you could end up with enemies with 99% damage reduction if they have enough armor. Which is kind of crazy. It's kind of why armor needed a change. The change that they went for was a bell curve change. I think ultimately a more systematic approach to it might have been a little bit better, but whatever, it's past. It's already happened. Who cares? Zephyr? I personally don't even think Zephyr is good in easy mode, but if you can make an argument as to why Zephyr is good, or if you can make an argument in theory as to how Zephyr could be viable, I'm all ears. Obviously, obviously Turbulence is really good for defensive purposes, but
The longer you fight, the more successful you will be.
I don't see your other abilities being all that useful. I mean, not just in Steel Path, but also in like easy mode. I don't see Zephyr being all that useful point blank. Imagine if I summon the Wolf of Saturn 6 right now, just to fuck with everyone. Should I do it? Chat, what do you reckon? Should I do it? You might be able to see a timer on the top left-hand corner, but we've been out for 15 minutes. Chat, you hold the power. Do I summon the Wolf of Fashion? What the hell am I saying? Do I summon the Wolf of Saturn 6? Yay or nay? It's gonna be like a level 200 wolf. It's gonna be a complete... It's gonna be like a giant meme. Banzai's keen for it. I'm not in the squad, so don't do it yet. I mean, I have 2 beacons. I'll be fine. We can do it later. We can do it... We can do it again later as well. But... Chat. Do it on Sedna. Why Sedna? I'm not doing it to farm him. I'm just doing it for the memes. So chat, Who's ready? Alright, team. I'll do it on the 55-minute mark. How about that? In the 55-minute mark, I will unleash the beast. Wolf of Fashion 6. Except he is like the least fashionable creature in the entire game. By the way, I am completely unequipped to fight the Wolf of Saturn 6. But I think someone had a Kavat. So we might be fine. It will take another hour to kill him? Maybe. Guess we'll find out. Why am I using Flow on Necros? Same reason why I use Flow on... or Prime Flow. Same reason why I would use Prime Flow on anyone. Because I can summon energy orbs. I'm also using Equilibrium. So basically I'm able to summon health orbs, which effectively become energy orbs. Ergo, I am able to get my own energy. Or make my own energy. This is the reason why that's really the reason why I would use Flow. Also, Prime Flow, specifically in the steel parts, seems to be worth it because there's so many enemies that you do end up like spawning a lot more energy orbs than easy mode. Because less enemies spawn, therefore less chances for energy orbs. So on this, I do find it acceptable. But definitely in easy mode, if Necros was not able to spawn his own health orbs and therefore his own energy orbs, nah, I wouldn't do it. I don't know if I've been screaming too hard, but I don't know, there's something in the back of my throat. This is what's the word I'm looking for? Is Goss, well, he can fully strip armor, so I would say so, yeah, probably. I'd rather replace the power strength mod to increase my... Replace it with a... Well, I mean, look at it this way. I currently have Shield of Shadows giving me 77%. Oh, do you mean the armor after health orb thing? That's probably a good idea. Here's the thing though, Necros Prime only has 188 energy at base. I find that to be hilariously pitiful. So I don't know. Here we go. We're at the 55, here we go.
Hold out as long as you can.
I have now planted the beacon. He is coming. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Who died? He's coming. He's coming. Where is he? Where is he? Does anyone see him? Did I just waste a wolf beacon for nothing? Does anyone see him? Wait, I hear him! He's here. He's somewhere. Where the fuck is he? Check the ground level. There he is! There he is! There he is! Got him! Let's go! He's stuck in a pit. Ha! He's stuck in a pit! This is not a good spot for him to be in. Okay, who has the cat? Because if you can get the cat to come here. Oh my god. You don't have armor stripping on your cat? Ah, okay. Well, there goes that idea. Well, he's completely invulnerable to friggin' status procs too. So this is gonna be hilarious. Alright. Hey Janos has put in a guess that I'm gonna be dead within a minute. Big or small? Will I be dying in the next minute, which is small? Or will I be dying, or will I survive the next minute and basically finish off the hour? Big or small? Here we go. Where the fuck is he? We are at least making a dent, so that's nice. It's not happening. Loving the vote of confidence, folks. Fucking tanky motherfucker. Revenant, no. He's not affected by abilities, which is annoying. DE, whatever you do, do not ever make an enemy who is not affected by abilities. You want an enemy design that is just horrendous? That's how you make an enemy design that's horrendous. Okay, here's an interesting fact. The Wolf of Saturn 6 apparently caps at level 150. Despite the fact that all the other enemies here are like level 200 and some crazy number. Your boy is stuck at 150. Guess he didn't get the memo. Alright, do you guys want to keep going at him? Or do we just go? I think it's time to leave. I also love the turrets won't even target. Yeah, not affected by powers, folks. Not affected by abilities. That includes turrets. I just want it to be known, let it be known, that we have at least taken out a solid 5% of his health. Okay? Let it be known that as we are now running away from him, we have managed to take out a solid 5% of his health. Oh yeah, it's this way. Okay, so for the record, that has happened. Now let's get the hell out of here. 354, hey? Oh. Come on, navigate the map a little bit better, buddy. He says, going the wrong bloody way. Oh, took the wrong door. Wait, what the hell? Oh, this door. Wait, what? Where am I going? Oh, this is confusing. Okay, map's broken again. Wait, seriously, where am I going? Wait, seriously, where the hell am I going? Ah, and I died as well. Okay, come on.
Allow me to optimize your combat strategy.
Alright, cheers, PB. There we go. No, but
Spore saturation.
I survived more than 2 minutes.
After that point,
So,
no amount of
you
life support will
were
save
wrong.
you.
Unfortunately, you were in fact wrong. You were correct that I did die, but I did survive a little bit longer than you expected. Alright, I got a grand total of... Let's see. F's in the chat. Oh, we're back. Oof. Oof. Lich versus Wolf. All we need is a friggin' boxing ring for that. That's Arcvaster Prime. I got a grand total of 520 out of that. So yeah. That's what an hour of... That's what an hour of, ODS Steel Path looks like, folks. And also, I got a grand total of 14 Steel Essence out of that. Pitiful. On the Steel Essence front.